that spot was like the first like really like official Zoo Lab.
Yeah.
Spot. Okay.
Anybody that came back in 05, 06, that was like the years of that run. That was like it was like a 2-year run, maybe like a year and a half.
It was crazy. Let's not get into it. It was crazy.
It seemed like it was longer. I can't front.
Yeah.
So much happened in that time.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was longer because a lot of stuff happened. But the reason why it seemed like that, and what we gotta realize is, the work ethic we put in at that time was phenomenal. Like, salute everybody that was a part of that. I take my hat off to everybody who was around. Like that whole movement taught me so much, yo. We sat and we did music as a business. We made bread for ourselves. We found a way to make money to survive off of music. And it paid for us to do our own music, which was like, what? And that's what I told Fresh. At that point I was eating. Like, I was working, I was doing my thing. I had ways to get money. And Fresh was doing it in his mom's crib as his way to make money. He wasn't working. He was doing it as his way. And I was paying him at the time. Going in the basement, paying him, you know what I'm saying, for studio time. So I came up with the bright idea because I had some production equipment. He had some recording equipment. So let's go get the first space. And we go get it. And, you know, put Tech in as a third partner financially. And when we went in that door, man, it was like 0 to 100 quick. Yeah. Like, we walked in there and turned into, like, man, we turned into Universal in our minds. Like, we was figuring out ways to put mixtapes out, push them, promoting. It was nights we was doing 2 shows a night. I remember, we was having a good time. It was a ball, man. I loved it. So, like, I told everybody that was around for that, shout out to Juke, shout out to Fresh, Nizzy, my brother, shout out to K, shout out to Fatal, shout out to Sin, shout out to everybody. Breeze, what up, though? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of everybody that, like, even just randoms, like artists, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Step your game up, man.
Big Zeke was coming through there. Big
Zeke. Shout out to the top shotters. Shout out to the whole Hustle Squad. Shout out to the whole Firewood period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which I played a part in the Firewood movement. You know what I'm saying? Did a mixtape, the 2K6 mixtape. I was on that. Was a member of Firewood, I would say. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice run. We did shows. Shout out to Nam. Can't believe I shout out to my man Nam, man. Nam was like the manager, I want to say, or he was the one, man. Nam had a structure to him, man. He was the one who was putting together all those shows for us and was keeping us in order and was helping us put together some type of structure. Ben Free, what up, man? You know Ben Free, how I feel about you. Shout out to Ben Free, man. Love Ben Free, man. Great, one of the greats with the photography and shooting some of them great videos he shot for us back then, and some of that stuff we was doing just on the fly, man. Go back and look up that Firewood. Yeah, them videos is up on YouTube too, man. I would definitely go check up on that if you don't know the history of the Zoo Lab movement and the Firewood movement and all of that. You want to know about Tre Banga and what I do or where I came from. Start there. Yeah, start there. Nah, I mean, you can start there. It didn't start there, but that would be a nice place for you to start. Go look up that on YouTube. That's where you can really see some good footage. All the other footage, like, there's other footage, yo. If you could find 5 Fingers and all of that, man, he got some footage. It's footage of us when we was kids, man. Grits keep talking about he got video footage of us out on South Main back in, man, 90 whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, man, that studio was awesome. You know what I'm saying? That was, I don't know if I would say that was my favorite space, But man, we had a good time. We had, like, you just reminded me too, like the weights. We had the video games, the TV, like the lounge area. Like,
and everything was busy. Like you come in there, you'd be in the back. Somebody be recording. Somebody be over here. You got the appointments. I could say from like example, like setting appointments. Oh man, you're gonna all right. We could probably do 11. Like it was a busy spot.
yeah.
Like you said, like dudes was really making moves. Everybody was coming in and out.
Well, the way we set it up, man, it was pretty much, Fresh and myself. We were the two engineers, and we had our own clientele.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
so it was kind of like
yeah.
we had to be so on point that we were scheduling it perfectly. We had to, because I had to come in and he had to go.
Yep.
You know, and we had to be passing, and that's what I mean by the work ethic. We really figured out how to utilize our time the best. We had everybody's scheduled in so, fit in so perfectly. And that's what I find time with some of these people today, some of the artists that I deal with, and just some of the things that's going on in the movement today, around me, just to speak. And, not too much, but it definitely, I have a problem with people's organization, man, and even sometimes my own. Like, if you're not organized and you're not structured and you're not really doing it with a plan, you're doing it wrong, bro. Like, fix that. Exactly. Before you do anything. Before you step out the crib tomorrow, fix that. Come up with a plan. Like, don't just walk outside tomorrow, man. You might get hit. Like,
exactly.
You might not know that it's gonna snow like Buffalo just got hit. You know what I'm saying? You might come out with shorts on, and it might Buffalo snow on you, B. Like, for real. Come out with a plan, man. And that was it. We had a plan at that point. It was structured too. Word. Like, we had it locked in. Firewood came in after everything, after we got everything situated back with the new equipment and put everything together. And Firewood kind of brought me in as a partner in this project that they were working on, the 2K6 joint, and a member. Me still being a Zulab wild animal and anything, and that project was fun, man. That project was dope. Like, we went around, we organized ourselves, and we went around and performed and did a lot of shit that just, to me, man, I wouldn't change that for the world, man. I wouldn't replace that memory for nothing in the world. You know what I'm saying? Good memories, man, with good people, good times, man, and a lot of bullshit too. Don't get it twisted, man. A lot of arguments, a lot of fussing, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? But shit that brothers go through, shit that good friends go through. When I see dudes still to this day, it's always love. So boom, man. Dudes rob us. And this is in November. This is like a month and a half after we just put all our hard savings and life of equipment and everything we ever had. And other people. Like, there's other people's stuff that was stolen out of there. Other people who just was good friends of ours who worked with us in music and had their stuff in there. They end up taking an L with us. Like, we all took L's. And just the fact of not having no place after that, we was just down. I can remember them days, like, of being just angry and sad at the same time, because we was not just mad that we ain't have our shit, but we was also, like, trying to hurt people for taking our shit. So at the same time. So I can remember Fresh calling me up one day and being like, "Yo, Bang, come take this ride with me. You gotta come with me. It's important. You need to be here. We're gonna go check my uncle. I'm gonna go check his uncle out." And long story short, Fresh uncle threw him some bread to buy some equipment. Wow. And this is like maybe 2 weeks after we got robbed. This how life works, man. Gotta stay positive. On the way up, we just talking, like, and he telling me, he like, "Y'all think my uncle gonna, like, bless us, yo? I hope he do, but he told me to come get you." So I only thing I could think of is he gonna bless us. Long story short, we come back. He blessed us with enough money, or blessed Fresh with enough money to buy another computer and an interface. So Fresh brought a Mac, and he brought the digital M audio interface. Word, I'll never forget that interface. That interface was the shit. That shit was dope. But the only difference was it was different, whatever. It was a little different, but it was alright. It was dope. Digital. Whoa, that was a plus. It was like a step up. It was like we upgraded. Niggas robbed us and we upgraded everything. Boom. Me, I go back. I'm like, yo, mom, help me out. You know what I'm saying? My mom's helped me out a little, put something together, and you know, made a deal with her. Where it all worked out, and we end up by December, Zoo Lab was open again, yo, and we kept it moving, and like that's all. Not for nothing, that's always been our story. Just like ups and downs, ups and downs. Like we'll be winning and we'll be losing. Like we'll always be alive. And like that's kind of the wild animal way. Like we animals, man. We not. Don't get me wrong, we humans, but at the same time we're beings, man. We're animals. That's all we are. You're gonna go through stuff. You're gonna live. You're gonna fall. You're gonna get up and walk again, though, bro. And if you don't, you're only here to die anyway. You're gonna live and die. That's all life is. So, man, it's a beautiful thing.